Warning. You are about to enter the propaganda report with Brad Binkley.
And Ian Covell.
Warning. Warning. You are about to enter the propaganda report.
That's right. You have entered the propaganda report with Brad Binkley and Ian Covell. What's up, Milena? Good to see you guys. Ink. What's up, Bink and Ink? There you go.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys in the chats. Ian, it's good to have you back. How are the new cats? I want to check in.
Just one cat.
One new cat, but you have
Yeah.
cats, so yeah, you're right. Just
Yeah,
one new cat.
that little trick that you sent me, that doesn't work.
It didn't work. So I saw a video where somebody said there's like this certain call you could make towards cats that they would always come your way. And then probably these deceptively edited videos made me think maybe it works.
Yep.
And so I sent it to Ian.
Propaganda, cat propaganda.
That's exactly right. I didn't even think to question the editing of those videos.
Even you get tricked sometimes.
I got tricked. Good thing I didn't buy a cat based on those videos thinking I could control them.
The Pebbles is her name.
Pebbles.
You know, I have
That's a good
Fred
name.
and Barney, so this is Pebbles. She's adorable.
Right, that's a
Miss
good name.
Pebbles. She's only about 8.5 pounds. She's really tiny for a cat that had an entire litter.
Yeah. Do they live in a rock quarry stone housing?
They all died. The kittens all died. I just have the mom.
Oh, right. But I thought you had other Flintstone themed.
Oh, you're talking about no, they just live in a house, Brad,
Okay.
with me because I'm not a caveman. I don't
Do you
live.
drive them in a car where you use your feet to?
No, Chris, no. Brad, I have a normal car.
Okay. No, yeah, I wasn't sure.
It's just a normal car. So she's getting better. She's getting much better. Gone through a couple phases, But today was a good day. She lets me pet her.
That's good.
She's still quarantined. I'm friends with a nonprofit, and I've got to kind of wait for their vet to become available so I can get her spayed.
Yeah, just do it.
I'm very involved in the.
Just do it old school, like Fred Flintstone would do it. Hack it out. Grind it
Give
out.
me that fucking
baby
maker.
Has there ever been a cat in the White House? I wonder, just kind of creeping around.
I would be the first one to have a cat in the White House.
That would be an interesting. Yeah,
I get a big one for the White House though.
Like a tiger,
like a
tiger
lynx.
for the White House. All right, let's dive in. They prove something or shut up, and the CIA morale operations field manual. We'll go through a little bit of that towards the end of the show. I do want to start off the show by saying that Joe Biden's daughter is getting a divorce, so she's
on the market.
Depending on your taste, she's going to be single. So
She's got daddy issues.
Watch out, Joe. Watch out, Jill. Jill better keep Joe at home on that one. We know how he loves his daughter. Nevertheless, let's start with leaking Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff is, let's get him up on screen here. Adam Schiff is alleged to have approved the leaking of classified information to damage Trump's reputation during the Russiagate investigation, according to newly declassified FBI documents. And what I say to this is, okay, great. Prove criminality and get him out of Congress or stop talking about it, because otherwise this is just another distraction for the right that confirms what everybody who's not progressive already believes without actually giving them anything that can be used to change their opinion or what they believe. Is it believable that he did this? Of course it's believable. Adam Schiff is the most obvious liar in Congress. He led the January 6th committee that was produced by a former CBS Colbert producer that they admitted they only did to dramatic effect, that had actual no legal standing because it was in Congress and not in a court of law. And he objectively looks and acts like he's going to drug your daughter's drink and then jizz on her leg. So it's obviously believable. And yet, despite the fact that he has the face of a sex offender, he continues to get elected in California. So nothing is going to actually happen to him by just a story of this coming out unless there's proof of it. So I say prove it or stop using this as kind of an insulting distraction. Does this change your opinion in any way, Ian, or affect you other than like, yes, let's get Adam Schiff?
Let's get him. Put him in jail. I want lawfare. I want it all, baby. I want to see. This is the movie I voted for. Let's go.
Well, if they have proof, that's great. I
don't care
just
if they
feel
have
this
proof
is
or not, Brad.
probably going to fade away. Well, yeah, but they're not going to do anything about
I
it.
want all I want's a mug shot, and then we'll move on.
You want a mug
Brad,
shot?
I don't want much.
You think
I'm
he'll be
not-
grabbing his throat and trying to suck himself off in the mugshot? I imagine that's how he does most of his
He
selfies.
loves to be choked by that necktie, doesn't he?
Absolutely. This guy's a creep, man. I don't know how anybody votes for him. I don't know. I think that they do vote for him. Maybe the elections locally over there are arranged. But despite the fact that this is the obvious creep running on hate
Brad.
this other side, people still vote for this guy who
I
will
know.
drug their drink and jizz on their daughter's thigh.
I know. Look at him. He's got like a white Bill Cosby thing going on with that.
He's drugging his
that
own
little
drink in this
pudding
picture.
pop thing going on
does
with his
have a-
face.
He's disgusting. He's a disgusting person, but there's nothing new about that. That's the thing. We all know this about Adam Schiff, and this is just, to me, another one of those things, unless there's action on it, unless there's actual criminality that can be shown.
I think what the goal is just put it out in the public sphere, just total character assassination, ruin their career. Yeah,
That's the
if they
thing,
get a
though.
mugshot along the way, great.
I think it
I don't have
only
high
ruins the career. I think it just ruins the career. Like on the right, people already think he's disgusting. On the left, people are just going to say that's made up. I don't believe it unless there's something that proves it. And if they don't carry this forward, then to me, it's more of an insulting distraction to people on the right than it is an actual effort to try and have
Do
accountability
you think
for
he's the
criminality.
jizzler?
I think he's probably the prime suspect for the jizzler, in my opinion. So if they don't carry this forward, then I think it's just another insulting distraction. And in that same vein, Roger Stone is claiming today. Roger Stone, there's another character there, but he's making allegations that former CIA head John Brennan, who's a creep in and of himself, has fled the country to avoid deposition after being subpoenaed by Congress over the Epstein stuff. Now, is this something that's believable? Yes, this is also believable. I told the story years ago, which later it became more mainstream, about Ghislaine Maxwell doing the exact same thing when she was subpoenaed by Virginia Giuffre's, whatever her premarital name was, her lawyer subpoenaed Maxwell to be deposed along with a bunch of other powerful people, and Maxwell said she could not come in because she was going to be out of the country taking care of her mother, and she was never coming back to America, only to later show up at Chelsea Clinton's wedding. And that's something that I showed documents and proved. Now, if Roger Stone can prove this, that's great, but here's the problem with Roger Stone's claim. Part of this claim is that Brennan has set up a studio to make it look like he's still in the country during media appearances. Oh, what does that mean? He got a green screen? It says, look, I'm in front of the White House, or I'm at Alabama-Georgia border, sweet home. He can be anywhere. That's a weird thing to say. And also, he doesn't need to flee the country to avoid deposition. There are plenty of legal mechanisms and things he can do because he was a former government official that will not require him to be deposed or to follow that subpoena for years and years because it'll get tied up in court. So he doesn't need to flee the country. So prove it, Roger Stone, or shut up. This is just another annoying grift designed to satisfy the confirmation bias. And it pisses me off that we get this stuff that is just red meat that isn't proven on both sides, left, right. I'll hit one on the left here in a second. And it's never followed through. It's dropped. And then another, because we're hit with all this media, another subject, another salacious thing happens, and the old stuff is gone and not proven. And whatever they doing, those people in power, while everybody's distracted by these things that make us fight and satisfy our confirmation bias or trigger cognitive dissonance on the other side, we don't see it. Now, the one that just dropped is what was this one? From Raw Story. Did you see this earlier? Let me see if I can put this up on screen here. Okay.
Holy
So-
shit, Brad.
What?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but my text messages are blowing up right now.
Why are they blowing up? Why? Who's it? Just the president?
The president is texting me, dude.
Well, then you can send him the link and he can come talk
do you
about
mind
it.
if I send him the link?
Send him the link. I would love for him to come in and talk about it. I feel like In fact, this after we talk about this story, we can find out what he has to say about this. So let me put this up on screen. All right, so this came out, and this I'm going to carry the same theme here from Raw Story. Ghislaine Maxwell cleared to leave prison on work release, according to a report, and this came out not long ago.
Do for a job?
Well, a Harem podcast said that's effed up. He said this on Twitter because her job was a sex trafficker. So, so let's hope she doesn't do the same to get back into the same line of work. That would be unfortunate for those she traffics. But this is not a good look if it's true. But let's see proof, because this story was broke on a podcast hosted by someone named Allison Gill. And this woman is famous for her podcast that she started during Trump's first administration called, you might remember it, Mueller, She Wrote, where she read the Mueller report and became famous for reading the Mueller report on a podcast. Man. She's breaking this news now, and we can read what it says here to see if there's any credibility to it. Yeah, he's on a motorcycle with Ghislaine there in that image. Where do you think they are?
Smug little face.
He is smug in every single photo. So it says, according to, she obtained information about Maxwell's security score, sex offender waiver, and other details after she was moved to a minimum security prison in Texas, which that wasn't a good look either, but documents viewed by her indicated that Maxwell was given a 7-point base security score, the highest possible score, because she's a sex offender and considered a dangerous to the community. Quote,
27 is the highest score.
Yeah.
Why not just 100?
Right. I would have gotten A's in everything if that were the score when I was in school. Despite her score of 27 resulting in a minimum security level, a BOP policy does not allow people with a sex offender PCF public safety factor to serve their sentences in minimum security facilities. Someone has to waive the PSF to make that move, Gill noted. And the documents also show that Maxwell's custody level was set to out, allowing her to leave the prison to work. So I don't know what documents they're referring to. What my first reaction to this is that it's too on the nose and that there is inferences about documents that people don't understand. And if this actually happened, then it's a terrible, terrible look unless we see a bunch of people frog marched, pedophiles, and I don't see that happening. But this is another one of those stories where I say prove it or shut the F up, especially when the main person propagating it is the Mueller report person. Ian, what's your reactions on all of my ranting there? They're going to unalive her, says Bad Christian.
Well, I mean, I'm with you. I think that if she's gonna get some kind of sweetheart deal, we better get something really, really good in return. I mean,
right. It better be quick, too.
It better be fucking quick.
Right.
It better be worth it.
Not in 2 weeks, like he always says.
But here's how. I mean, look, I get it. I can't get. I got to worry about my mental health and my blood pressure and all that stuff. So it's not that I'm going to reserve complete judgment, but I'm giving Trump a long runway here. We haven't even finished the first year, so I'm just giving him a long runway, and I think he appreciates that. That I'm one of the people out here giving him that.
Sure, he does.
Long runway.
I'm sure he would.
I'm
sure he would reward you.
Yeah, well, he's going to invite me to ask questions.
He'd give you your own massage therapist.
I would love that. I would love that. Honestly, if I got really wealthy, a massage therapist would be good, but a driver and a chef, that's what I really hope to.
Right. They could all end up dead, though, in that. Obama's driver and chef.
End up rich, is that what I said? It just accidentally, I'm just going to end up rich.
Yeah, your bank account suddenly ballooned.
Oh shit! I ended up rich somehow.
Just a little gift from the president, Ian, for you. That long runway, you said. A lot of people give me a short runway. You gave me a long one. I really appreciate that. Yeah, you can have a shot at Melania, perhaps, as he likes to say.
He told me, but I wouldn't take it, even if he gave it to me.
Out of respect.
Out of respect for him, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's good of you. Bad Christian says this admin won't put anyone in jail. Well, that's and it almost for me feels like with the type of stories, this rapid fire of stories. Of course, this one is more against Trump. The other two before this were pro Trump. If we don't see somebody go to jail, I think people are going to. I think that runway is going to shorten up for people who are giving him the benefit of doubt, or at least a trial with actual evidence and proof that people get to see. I think people are growing a little bit tired of.
Some people are.
Trust me. Some people are. Not everybody, but some people are. And he knows massages. Yeah. Kyron was saying the massages were from kids. Yes, they were from kids. Some of the massages were on, I think most of them on Sex Island, which I think South Park was taking a shot at that. Did you see any of the new South Parks?
No. Where you got? It's on some. Is it on Paramount now? Where is it?
It's on Paramount Plus, I believe.
Send me your password.
F
Send me your
movies.
password.
F movies.
That's not a real thing, is it?
F movies. And then you just got to make sure to put your ad blocker on unless you like animated porn popping up mid-show.
Oh, I love it.
Then then just watch. You can watch
Who
anything.
watches animated porn?
I think people into anime might. I think we might know a few people.
It's very strange.
It's very strange. It's just like they really like I don't know, Dragon Con. Maybe they get their girlfriends to. I don't know. I have no idea. It's another word. This is another off the path association. But I saw this story where this this college quarterback, and it wasn't like a huge school, but it wasn't a small one either. It was like a decent school. The story was first college quarterback to come out as a furry, and this quarterback officially came out as a furry. So when he's not quarterbacking his team,
he's a mascot. He's fucking
not even
mascot.
a mascot. The original furries are the mascot. Right? Yeah. This guy, he's screwing the mascot.
I bet you he is.
He might be
the mascot all the time.
Yeah, he's going. There was pictures of him at a furry convention, and someone had alleged it was him, and he shared it saying, "Yeah, this is me. I'm a furry." And it's going mainstream now. Used to, the furries would have to hide.
I want them back in hiding.
In shame.
I want them back in hiding.
Now, they're quarterbacking your alma mater to victory. Not yours necessarily. Bad Christian says losing faith in Trump. Not completely, but it's not going in the right direction. I'll never vote Democrat, but I just may not vote in the next election. I think that there might be some people sympathizing with you on that, Bad Christian. I heard Trump impersonators watch anime porn. Says Sweet Cheeks, that's very, very true. Make furries hide again, says Courtney Brooke. Yeah, MFHA. That's completely agree with that sentiment. It makes me think of the video on Huntington Beach in California, which I've played on the show. I don't know if you've seen it, Ian, where it's a big furry fest, and they're all wearing their furry outfits.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them shorts, and it seems like it would be hot, but then they get into a fight with non-furries.
I love
it. And this one guy gets bashed, just non-furry, gets bashed over the head.
And that's really a shame. Like when you get your ass kicked by a furry.
Well, maybe he's the quarterback of a college football team.
Still, that's the thing. That's why you don't want to engage. Just stay far away from. Give a long, maybe at least 100 yards between you and the nearest.
Let's
furry.
hope he's not a wide receiver, because he'll track you down like a 4 or 5 speed. Bash this guy over the head. He's bleeding. He's on the ground. There's chaos, and he seems to be a homosexual.
Yeah,
and he's screaming in the sand. This is what happens when you fall in love with a furry.
Right.
He's just, it's tragic.
So he was a furry supporter?
I think he was a furry.
Furry adjacent.
Bestiality. Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely furry. He was attracted to furries. Now, I don't know what that makes him, really.
I'm furry phobic.
I'm a furry. Yeah, I'm a
I'm a
furry.
furry phobe, dude.
I'm a furry phobe, definitely. Now, which is,
Yeah.
10 years from now, we might get canceled for saying that.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll still say
We'll
it.
say it again.
I'll say
We'll
it again.
one-
Louder.
one
I'll hire
more
a
time.
skywriter, have him write it in the
Hell
sky.
yeah. All right. Well, until we get the president to comment for himself, we'll go ahead and start on what I wanted to show you. And
Mhm.
I mean, we can do this over a couple of episodes, but a lot of this stuff is like a morale operation. A lot of people believe, like a psyop to kind of demoralize people.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be a good time to bring back what is called it's the CIA Morale Operations Manual. And this is very old. I'm sure they have newer ones, but it's actually OSS. This is a declassified CIA document.
Oh.
The Morale Operations Field Manual, Strategic Services, and this is from. Now you see that's secret, not anymore. Not secret anymore. Office of the OSS, Strategic Services, which predated the CIA. It's what the CIA was prior. And this is from January of 1943. And it says Morale Operations Field Manual is published for the information and guidance of all concerned and will be used as the basic doctrine of strategic services training for such subjects. And the contents of the manual should be carefully controlled and should not be allowed to come into unauthorized hands. This manual is intended for the use of the OSS bases and should not be carried to advanced bases. And all right, we'll just go to some of the like a little teaser, a little overview of it. Purpose of it is to present the details of morale operations and their relation of other strategic service activities and OSS objectives, as well as to actual or planned military operations, and to set forth general doctrine to be used in the planning and conduct of morale operations and the definition of morale operations. As considered in this manual, includes all measures of subversion other than physical used to create confusion and division and to undermine the morale and the political unity of the enemy through any means operating within or purporting to operate within enemy countries and enemy-occupied or controlled countries, and from bases within other areas, including neutral areas, where action or counteraction may be effective. So just that definition there. My theory, especially when we saw the Biden administration put out what the definition of a terrorist could be, which is any American that cans their own corn. Any American that questions the COVID vaccine can be considered terrorist. That to me tells me that, especially when they say they're influenced by Russians, they try and clump any dissenters into foreign enemies, which tells me they can apply such psyops like this to Americans as well. What are your thoughts on that morale operations definition?
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, that's this one, is this the one that also, maybe I'm thinking of another one. Is this the one where one of the strategies was for, sympathetic citizens of the country that you're trying to influence do things like, fuck up their jobs, and it's feigned incompetence.
This is associated with that one. That is the sabotage manual, the OSS Simple Sabotage Manual.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Which is it's great read, by the way. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Some of the things they pour sugar in their gas tank. Act stupid. It's like interrupt, like say dumb things. It's
this
crazy.
doesn't run on sugar?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's funny. I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's like that was an actual classified document.
Yeah. How many poor people got killed?
Yeah,
following the advice of the OSS.
Totally, dude. Thinking they could become like vigilantes.
Yeah.
So here are some of the objectives. The objectives of subversive morale operations are: A, within the enemy's country, to incite and spread dissension, confusion, and disorder; to promote subversive activities against his government by encouraging underground groups; and to depress the morale of his people. All the things they say Russia does to us is basically. B, to discredit collaborationists, to encourage and assist in the promotion of resistance and revolt against Axis control by people of these territories, and to raise their morale and will to resist. Okay, so target your allies and build them up. C, within other areas best suited to the purpose, to conduct activities which will assist in the accomplishment of the objectives. Okay, and B, blah, 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 blah. And then this next section says secret. That's a secret. Within the enemy armed forces in all areas to induce low morale and encourage rebellion. Within the OSS and theaters to support and assist other OSS activities.
Community theaters?
Yeah, community theater, church theaters, improv theaters, probably. Force Mommy says, I'm feeling morbid as heck. Why? Just in general? Or just the feel of like the summer news and everything going on politically? And then the implements, so it has like some agents and some people to take some of this action. The Morale Operations Branch, in cooperation with other agencies at OSS, will employ the following implements for the accomplishment of the above objectives: contacts with and manipulation of individuals and underground groups, agent provocateurs, bribery and blackmail, rumors, forgery, to include the writing of poison pen letters, a forging of misleading intelligence documents, falsification of enemy documents and periodicals, and the printing of false orders to the enemy, regulations and proclamations, false leaflets, pamphlets, and graphics used for subversive deception within enemy and enemy-occupied countries and not identifiable with any official or semi-official United Nations agencies. Freedom stations masquerading as the voice of groups resistant within enemy and non-enemy occupied countries when used for subversive deception and not identifiable with any official or so this could be like a podcaster in this day and age, a freedom station.
Right.
Yeah, so isn't that interesting?
Very.
Just the way they describe trying to use deception and like to think about, especially now with modern technology, and like, would they ever use that against us? Obviously, was a question that comes to my mind. But what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think they'd use it against us. I think it. Well, I mean, we're probably being bombarded with this type of thing as much as we're bombarding other people with it as well.
Of course, yeah.
My favorite, though, is this poison pen letter. That's got my imagination going.
Right. Yeah.
Like, is that still a thing? Can I just be, by opening up some mail, get poisoned?
So, like, the ink is poison.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're touching a letter, do you grab all over the ink? I mean,
I always have somebody else open it.
I always read with a tweezer and glove.
Yeah, between like it's.
That's how I've always. That's how I was taught to.
Those things on your head.
Yeah, those things on my head. Yeah,
got it. Yeah, now I go to the Starbucks and I put on, like, my hands I have third-degree burns. Could you please open this for me? And can you taste this food for me? Can you taste this blueberry muffin for me first? No, it's like crazy. And this is from 1943. The following implements are not authorized: propaganda and publicity, including dissemination of information, arguments, appeals, and instructions by a mass means of communication, radio, press. But they just said to use freedom stations. On behalf or clearly emanating from any. So you're forbidden to have any official or semi-official United Nations.
Has to be hidden.
Yes. So it has to be black propaganda, not African American propaganda. Black, gray, and white is the three as they describe them. So that was the very last sentence of the OSS. Just kidding, maybe, says Michael. That's funny. That is funny. So I don't want to just read through all this. I want to go through it again and pick out some of the more easier stuff. But I did want to show you some of it, and I am going to go through it again. And maybe next week we can. I know there's like a list of 10 strategies they use on here that maybe we can go through next week. But I wanted to kind of do a quick overview of that and just think about, like, it's been 80 years. And those are general principles, I think, that can be assisted with modern technology, which modern technology makes, in a lot of ways, it was easier back then to disseminate things in one country and not another. I think that's probably more difficult, or maybe that's probably a good thing for them, that not just our country, but people who are propagating and disseminating from all countries with all amounts of technology surrounding us. So there's the good of technology, then there's the bad, which is it's a point of contact for stuff like this. But this, to me, is one of the reasons why I question even things I seem to like, and I want proof of things, and it's easy. Like, when I hear, like 5 years ago, if I hear Adam Schiff, there's a document about Adam Schiff, declassified document that showed he did something, I'd say, yes, let's get that MFer. But it's just been such a consistent pattern on both sides of the aisle of, here's this thing, yeah, let's get them, and then nothing ever really happens. And so now when I hear stuff like that, I get mad unless I see proof and follow-up. And it's why I'm so adamant about showing documents, like when I talk about, like, that Epstein stuff that I've been talking about the past month or so. Well, just what's your thoughts and feels about any or all of this or whatever else?
I don't know. I don't know, Brad. I just think that I'm I'm still in kind of a wait and see mode.
Right.
On a lot of it. Also, the president has been
I just noticed
texting me.
I just noticed that he's here. Yeah, okay. So let's see what the president himself has to say. Well, you finish up, and then we'll bring in the president.
Yeah, no, the president, just a technical note, the president says he can hear something in the background. The warning is playing over and over. Just to,
is it?
That's
Maybe
what he says.
Actually, he might be right. That's happened to me before. The
Yeah.
sound is very, all right, there you go. That's probably better.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good to hear, welcome, Mr. President. Thank you for letting us know.
Well, I've worked in entertainment a very long time, Brad.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have, Mr. President.
It's good to see you again, Ian. Very good to see you.
Great to see you as always.
It's good
Mr.
to see
President.
you, Mr. President.
Brad, I'm glad to see that you're finally wearing a sleeve shirt. It's not a suit, but we're making progress, aren't we?
Right. I know you don't like when I wear tank tops. I was hoping you would implement a tank top only policy in the White House, but you've yet to. Do that.
If I had guns like you did, Brad, maybe I would have a tank top only policy.
It's very kind of you, Mr.
You're both very handsome young men.
I appreciate it. So that mean you give me a shot of Melania?
No, Brad, no. But Ian, your shot's still out there after.
I would never take it. I would never take it, sir.
You see, that's why I like you so much, Ian.
Yeah, I would.
Well, yeah. I respect you too much, sir.
Well, thank you. I respect both of you dearly.
Yeah.
I respect all the American citizens.
If you were to if anything were to happen to you, I would guard Melania's vagina with my life.
You'd keep Brad out of there, wouldn't you?
I would keep Brad out of there.
He'd use perhaps the National Guard to keep me away.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of flack for that, Brad. What do you think?
I think constitutionally the argument can be made that in Washington D.C., because it's not a state, that it's legal to do and it's constitutional. I think if it extends anywhere beyond that, I think that's where the concern is going to lie. Do you have plans to?
And Ian, what do you think about all this?
I think somebody had to do something, and you're the person who did it.
What?
What was that, sir? Sir, are you being hacked by the Iranians?
Sounds like you're being hacked by the Iranians.
Am I breaking up?
There you are. We got you back.
Crime is out of control. You know, we got to do something about all the crime.
I watch YouTube. I know.
Yeah, you know, you see it out there with all the guys like you, the internet journalists. You know, the real media.
Ian, have you been up there documenting what's going on? And
I've been watching a lot of it.
yeah,
So
What all?
Now,
What all have you seen, Ian? Why don't you paint us a picture? I know you're so good at that.
just crime, basically crime on every street corner in DC. Basically, you couldn't go through an intersection right now without getting carjacked, right, Mr. President?
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So-
pretty bad.
You have a 1 in, and this is actually true apparently. You have a 1 in 50 chance each year of being the victim of a felony in DC.
wow.
You know,
So
Brad.
I mean,
with those, go on. Sorry.
yeah, I was going to say, is that better or worse than it used to be? I know what they're going to argue on the left, and I don't by any means believe or trust them. And statistics can be used. It can be used to manipulate by cherry picking them. But the argument's going to be that you and you little retarded Cash Patel has argued that crime in D.C. has been down substantially since you've become president without doing this. And what would you say to that?
I'm sorry. Do you refer to him as retarded Cash Patel?
Isn't he not?
I don't think he's retarded.
He doesn't look retarded.
Why don't you like Cash Patel, Brad? Or is it just anyone that's part of the intelligence apparatus that you don't trust?
He just can't see what's right in front of him is all.
And what's that?
No, I'm just saying he literally, if you want to hide something, put it right in front of his face.
Hmm.
He can watch two fireworks go in opposite directions at the same time.
You're saying he's cross-eyed.
That's what I'm saying, Mr. President. Did
I
you know
see.
that?
I see. Those are some very highbrow jokes you have there.
With their eyebrow.
You know, I appreciate how patriotic they were too with the fireworks.
You're right, of course. I know you're a big fan of
You know,
fireworks.
Brad, can I tackle this crime is down in DC
Yes, please.
thing? All right. Statistics are a lot like bikinis, Brad. Right? They only show you what they want you to see, and they cover up what you need to see. Okay?
Oh, I like that. I really like that.
You can use that one.
Yeah,
Mr. President.
it's a good
Mr.
one.
President. And yeah, crime is down, but it's still fucking terrible. It's a
Right.
stupid argument. It's a dumb argument. That is one of those arguments that I find
We
personally
only had 5
infuriating.
less deaths.
It's already been
We only
100
had 5
murders.
less murders this year.
Right.
It's fucking August. It's been 100 murders.
It was 5 less. It was 5 less than last
Yeah.
year, Ian.
I know.
Yeah, so
That's
you're saying you can
progress.
expedite it by
It's stupid.
and I don't even I honestly
And I don't live in DC, so fucking put tanks all over the place. I don't
Yeah.
care.
I just think people are concerned that
razor
it's gonna
wire.
extend. Yeah, are you gonna like what were the other states that you said
Oh well,
cities?
you know, the city of Chicago, for
Yeah.
instance. Yeah, the crime's down 29%. They say in Chicago, 29,
Yeah.
and that's the place that modern organized crime was birthed out of
Oh, really? By who?
by the mafia. That's who I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You're such a student of history and culture. It's impressive, Mr. President.
Oh, thank you very much, Brad.
But,
I appreciate getting at least one compliment. from
Of
you.
course, of course. I think you're very funny and very charismatic. I just I have to question you, Mr. President. I it's my job to do that, and I think that the concerns that I've seen are that this is a trial run. That now, I don't know if that's true or not. Personally, I say, like I said to start the show, prove it. Are you going to extend this measure to cities that are that it would be in violation of the Constitution to federalize?
Well, if they can't control their crime, somebody needs to.
Somebody
There you go.
needs to.
There you go. Might as well be you, sir.
Right.
And what
So,
their other option is succession.
the show?
No,
he means
seceding.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the show. Yeah. Wow. It's interesting. That would be
You know, that's what California is claiming. They're saying that that they
Good
want to try to
riddance.
succeed from the union.
Good,
I say
good.
good luck with that. Good luck.
Yeah, tell them they can't use the dollar. You're not allowed to use the American
They
dollar
can
anymore.
use the dried up feces on the side of Hollywood or whatever
The
that.
restaurants and places where they don't take legal tender. I
That's
don't understand
ridiculous.
this cashless
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
All weekend I was at this. I was out in the city, and every place was like signs says we don't take cash here. So my joke to my friends, we go into these places. I go, your cash is no good here.
Right.
It's a dad joke, but
What-
it was fun.
Where were you?
Just in Atlanta.
And are they referring to cash or was
Yeah,
it cash
you know,
with a K?
like I
Is it
went
cash
to,
Patel.
I
We don't
pulled
take
out a
cash Patel.
$20. I pulled out old greenback, and
you put it out.
someone said, "Get it the fuck out of here.
That's
we don't
crazy.
take that dirty ass money."
All right. Was it a black crippled of color? I guess
I
I don't have to
think
say
that's
of color.
redundant.
It is redundant.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
No. I don't think they were crippled.
Right. Okay. So they actually don't take cash at places
Won't
you went
take-
to.
Yeah, won't
Really?
take cash.
So
Yeah,
I
and
pay
I think,
cash at
honestly,
Starbucks, so I don't have to be forced raped into a
That's
tip.
that is the progressive way of getting rid of homeless people.
Oh, Ian,
Interesting.
homeless, please. They're
Oh, houseless,
they're
condoless,
And-
townhouseless,
and the new one is
apartmentless,
the new one is
Ferrari-less.
non-domiciled.
Yeah, non-domicile.
Non-domicile. Yeah. Well, let me show you guys this, and we can get both your thoughts on this. I thought this was, to me, the stupidest thing of the day for me, and it has to do with the AI robot, dystopia that some of the people you're promoting, Mr. President, are kind of bringing in, but an exclusive inside San Francisco Robot Fight Club. There's a San Francisco, and this image here seems to be a guy in an American flag, the sleeveless shirt, holding his fist up, standing next to two robots. He's not doing any of the fighting. The robots are doing the fighting. I don't know why his fists are up. But here's a video of this robot G1 Elite Robot Fight Club.
Shall we play?
I had to pause and say I love that one of them is a girl with this long hair. I think. I don't misgender the robot.
This is
It's like
what
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, this is what plays at the beginning of the movie, where
That
the
music is
robots,
awful.
yeah, where the robots have taken over, and this is one of the reasons why.
Who is going? I've seen this type of thing happen, like on Robot Day on Georgia Tech's campus.
I know what you would go watch. You go watch a robot live sex show.
You talking about me or
Yeah,
the president?
you would.
I would watch two real dolls have sex or two robots.
Two robots.
Two robots.
going at it.
It doesn't
Like
seem-
these two robots right here.
It's like, maybe they'll start having sex. They don't seem to have genitalia.
Well,
I mean, maybe some metal scissoring.
Maybe
I don't
that's not How
know.
robots
they they could yip each other like the furries do.
yeah.
Explain that, Mr. President. Say more, Mr. President.
You know, the furries, they rub up and down against each other. Real perverted people.
Yeah, so they could start
I
rubbing.
heard that the quarterback from Texas Christian University.
Yeah, it's Texas Christian University. That's right. That is the school. He came out as a furry. Christian school. You're right. TCU is a great school. I forgot it was that. I appreciate you following that story. I know you are on top of all the furry developments, Mr. President.
You know, we're on top of a lot of things, Brad, not just the furries.
Let's see how the rest of this fight ends here. Look at them.
This looks really lame.
It looks so lame. The guy's filming it with his phone.
The look of amazement on these people's faces is out of control. And what's the fence for?
It's the cage. It's like the octagon. Do they?
But I mean, is it to keep the robots away from the people because they just
It might be to
Yeah.
keep the people away from the robots.
Yeah, let's see a robot versus human fight.
It would hurt. You'd have to kick it. I think it would hurt. I mean, those things appeared to be slow. I don't think these are like the.
Yeah, I want to see Colin McGregor versus a robot.
That would be more interesting.
You know, I really like that Colin McGregor. He said a lot of fancy things about that fat pig Rosie O'Donnell.
I think that is he the one from Ireland?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the one from Ireland.
I think he's kind of defected from you, Mr. President. I think.
Well, you know, either way, I don't care. I just like what he said
I still
about
like
Rosie.
him about Rosie.
You know, he said that she was going to flip his island over.
Yeah, because of her weight.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Hey, have you seen? Courtney says she just calls them hobos, referring to the homeless. I think
No,
that's
you can only call him a hobo though if they've got that pole and the little
Yep.
satchel on the end of it,
Yep.
and their hat's got to look like an open tin can.
Yep.
are hobos
tra-
travelers? Is
They
that what
travel. They travel.
Yeah, there's you know the houseless come in many different cultural flavors.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They
The
hop.
hobo
They
is
hop
just
empty
one of them.
trains,
Yeah,
boxcars.
they eat beans out of the can.
Yep. That they warm up under something like they little
And
tiny
you can
fire.
also identify them because they all wear those fingerless glove things from the
Yep.
Right.
80s.
You can find them warming themselves over.
They seem
a trash can
resourceful.
fire.
It sounds like.
Yeah, a lot of them carry banjos that they've crafted themselves.
Harmonicas.
They sound very art. They sound like, you know.
If you get a bunch of them together, they make a fantastic like tube band.
Like hobo chili. You ever have hobo chili?
Oh yeah,
I haven't.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Would you ever have a robot fight night with free hobo chili on the lawn of the White House?
You know, no, probably not. But we could do that with UFC.
Yeah. Courtney wants to know, what if they have a shopping cart they stole from a grocery store, which is a problem. That's a major problem.
I mean,
Is that a
that's
hobo?
only, like I said, only if they've got the stick with the satchel.
So that needs a new
any
name.
of them could steal a shopping cart.
It doesn't take any skill to do that, unless you're playing an instrument with a shopping cart.
Hobos are crafty ones. They're the most crafty of all the non-domiciled.
It sounds like you might be thinking about putting a hobo in your administration.
You know, we were thinking about it for a little while, but we couldn't find the right one.
Right, you couldn't pin one down. So,
They're very mobile.
what do you think of this photo of Rosie O'Donnell?
She looks like Stephen Colbert.
A little bit. That's actually Jim Acosta.
Oh, is that who that is? Sorry, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be.
No, the reason I show it is because Jim Acosta looks like I legitimately, when I pulled this clip up, I thought I had the wrong clip last week. I thought this was Rosie O'Donnell.
That's funny.
Have you seen the movie where she plays the retarded girl?
Yes. Oh, it's so good. It's
No,
so
what's
good.
it called?
Oh, you need to look it up.
I can't remember.
If you just type in Rosie O'Donnell the retard.
It's so good,
It's
Brad.
like-
We should watch it together on the show.
Oh, that sounds like
Rosie-
a great idea. Yeah, we should. We should do a.
That's a
movie
good
about
idea.
that.
Rosie O'Donnell the retard.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, maybe we'll pull up the trailer
You know, I played a
It's in the
retarded
show.
person in a
quite
play.
exceptionally, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Did you win
Was
an
it?
award?
Which one was it?
It was called Poor Angels.
Oh, so it wasn't the one with this. Which way did he go, George? I squeezed him and pet him and love him and squeeze him. That guy.
No, it wasn't that.
You know.
Oh my God! The first thing
Of
that
Mice
shows up
and
is
Men? No,
Yes,
it wasn't like
that's
a
the
Mice
one.
and Men.
Rosie O'Donnell retard is the first thing that shows up. Ian went Simple Jack says Sweet Cheeks.
Yep.
Courtney Brooke wants to know if doesn't she always play the retard? Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell retard comes up, but unfortunately a bunch of interviews of her comes up first. Why can't they just show the thing that you search for? The search has gotten so bad.
She goes full retard in this thing.
More so than Simple Jack.
I haven't seen Simple Jack.
The Simple Jack is it's. I'm talking about the Ben Stiller.
Yeah, that's from Tropic Thunder. It's one of the
Oh,
fake.
yeah. More. Yeah, she's very, very retarded.
That's crazy. It doesn't show up. It shows you how biased the search is on just regular Google and YouTube. Is it you can't find her? That's crazy. I mean, she's the one that chose the role.
I found it on YouTube.
You probably have to. Yeah.
If you can send it to me, Mr. President.
I mean, right now, or you?
But you know, Courtney, put it in the thing. And Courtney says she found it. We'll play it.
It's called Riding the Bus with My Sister.
That's the name of the movie?
That's the name of the movie?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Mental decline in motion. Yeah. Wow, Mr. President, catch a pop culture.
Yeah. Riding the bus with my sister.
Is it how old is it? Obviously, it's not new.
It's from the 90s.
You know, I liked her in League of Their Own.
I liked her in Stakeout, another Stakeout, which was one of the Stakeout movies.
Okay. Okay, I found. All right, I found one. So while we wait for Ian, Mr. President, we'll play it here in a second. Thank you, Courtney. Yeah, I'll put that up. That's funny. So I thought we could check out some of the bets that are going live now. Have you seen the dildo controversy, Mr. President? There was actually a meme of you throwing a dildo on a WNBA.
Oh, is this the WNBA thing?
Yeah, and you can bet on it. You can bet on the color of the next dildo. At least you could. Let's see if you still can. Braves, where's the dildo thing? Well, I don't see it here right now. Now it's just got let's go trending. You can bet on anything.
The WNBA was like the second most sport in the world, popular sport in the world.
It's becoming more popular because they're sexualizing. They got the hot chicks. They're showing do like the runway stuff before games. Which when are we going to see Brittany Griner's pregame outfit? You know, we see the hot blonde's pregame outfit. When are we going to see Brittany Griner? Because her dick would be hanging out. So maybe that's why they don't want to show it. Is that you? Here, let me take this down. That's you.
Yeah,
that's your character?
That's my character. You see all that chicken buckets I had to eat?
Look at that. You had to eat all that chicken?
I had to eat so much food during this fucking play.
I think Rosie might have stolen your character here. Who's that guy grabbing your dick?
That guy, he played like one of the gangsters trying to stop me from finding my brother. I had a brother who was a scumbag who was being chased by the mafia. It's a comedy. It's a very convoluted comedy.
What a great reason for the National Guard to be deployed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, to save the people with Downs with bad brothers. And before we show that, here's what I was talking about, Mr. President. Polymarket dildo thrown at WNBA game, and you can bet on the date now. And here's the thing about this is if you want to win a bunch of money, you put it down on there, then you got to get a dildo on that. You got to throw it down there. And I think they're putting up nets now at the game so the dildos don't get on the court. But you got to throw a dildo on that court, and you could win a bunch of money.
I know, man.
I think
it's great that they're throwing dildos on that
Wait,
court.
so you have to throw one in order to win the money?
No. What I'm saying is, if you want to make sure you win the bet, then you put a ton of money on it. You go to a game.
Oh, and you throw the dildo.
And you throw it, but you got to make sure you get it to the court and you got to get it in. So they're taking precautions now with what you can bring in. So you might have to shove it somewhere in order to get it inside, like your prison wallet, Mr. President.
I don't know what a prison. I haven't been to prison.
Think about it, Mr. President.
You went to Fulton County. You know what prison wallets are.
Think about what a prison wallet would be, Mr. President.
You know, I went to that same jail.
Where would you put it, Brad?
I'd probably put it in your ass.
Oh yeah. Remind me never to take you to a basketball game. And you know what? You wouldn't be able to hit the. You
don't think I could throw it down onto the court? We'd be sitting courtside if it was you.
Well, we might be up in a box.
Oh, I'd get it on the court. I'd
Dude,
have one
yeah.
of those. I'd have like one of those T-shirt shooters full of dildos.
Oh my god.
Which that's going to be a lot to put in your ass, but we'll get it in.
What we can just have the Secret Service take it in.
That's true. You can order them just to bring them in. You can disguise them as weapons. All right, let's watch this trailer of.
We brought in
Do what, Mr. President?
assassinate me again.
Oh, we lost you a little bit there. The CIA.
I
was,
said we brought in all these dildo guns in case someone tried to assassinate me again.
Yes, right. And that's the best defense towards. All right, here we go. This was, I think, a scene from
Oh yeah. Here we go.
riding the bus with my sister.
I'm first.
Who's racing?
You're second.
You know you're always first with me, Beth. Every day you are first person on my bus.
Yeah.
She'd kill somebody to get on first.
I wouldn't kill.
She's got no place to go, just rides around all day.
So it's a free country. I'm a person. I buy my bus pass for $40 and I'm first always, so that's why I'm first.
Yeah, you're doing it on the government dole. Why don't you do something useful in your life?
Okay, Henry. Where
I'll
is
bet
Beth
that-
going today?
I'm gonna go to Elma now. I'm gonna catch
That's
a
how I
bus with
treat
Rick.
retarded
Rick
people.
is your new favorite.
Yeah, because
What's that, Mr. President? You treat
I
people
said
with
that's
that?
how I treat the retarded people too.
You give him a
People do.
job, wouldn't you? At Trump Tower.
I mean, I could, but I'd probably just yell at him like that guy.
Oh, you'd be the guy sitting in the. You'd be Henry.
That guy really hates her for being retarded.
That guy looks like
I
Stephen
think
Miller.
he called her a thing or it or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like Stephen Miller. Is what he-
Really can't stand her. She's
doesn't-
taking
he
up a
hates her.
seat on the bus that he works hard.
Yeah, I
for.
think there's a lot of sexual tension from him.
Yeah.
Rick is your new favorite.
yeah, because he has a green card. He's cute.
The green Mustang, very classy.
Yeah. I think he's gonna take me for a ride in it.
What about your boyfriend? What about Jesse?
Jesse's delicious. He's gonna take me today to get a new toilet seat because mine got broken and was sliding. So I would fall off of it like, whoa.
Wait a minute. So she's banging two guys, and Jesse's delicious because he fixes her toilet seat.
Look, she's delusional, Brad. She's not banging anyone.
Yeah, and she sounded a little bit like Pee Wee Herman there.
It was
Yeah,
a
she
little.
went full Pee-wee in this film.
Yeah.
We might have to. Here's another scene. Let's see.
Rachel is
I wish Pee
beautiful
Wee
and
Herman had
successful.
done this role.
You could have done this role better than her, for sure. So she's just always on a bus with people, and
That's
I think
funny
in this scene,
I
her
had
sister.
my character had a bus pass.
Really?
Yeah. His
Did
name was
you
Pat.
have a delicious boyfriend?
I did not have a delicious boyfriend, but I did tell women they were pretty.
Yeah. Which you're not allowed to do.
You can't do that anymore, yeah.
Can't do that
That's
anymore.
Sexist. This is the whole movie right here. This is the
Rosie
opening scene.
O'Target.
Annie McDonald?
Annie McDowell, yeah, she's the woman. Groundhog
She's
Day.
the sisters. They're the sisters.
This is a very literal
How did
title.
they?
Is this the entire film?
We're not going to watch the whole movie, obviously, but yeah, this is the whole
you
movie on
should just
YouTube.
show the trailer and we watch the entire movie on another episode.
Yeah,
I
we
can't
should.
find the trailer.
but
I mean, I
what-
can find a bunch of clips of it. But I don't know which one the trailer is.
What's that?
I mean, you should have a very special episode that you advertise.
Where we
for.
watch this and you react to it because of your Rosie O'Donnell. Okay, maybe this is the trailer right here. Is this short? Yeah, let's try this one.
If you love cringy movies,
Okay.
then you'll.
This is. I don't want to see that.
Is that Emergency Awesome?
No, I don't think that was Emergency Awesome.
Super Saint's having a sale on soda. 24 cans of soda for $6. You gotta take me.
She's hot.
So
Not
that's why
Rosie.
you want me to stay.
Well, it's hard to carry that much soda cans on a bus.
I love that she's pissed off at her manipulative Down syndrome sister.
You fucking retard.
Fucking
Do
tricked
you
me.
think you can outsmart me? You're retarded.
That's the only. You don't even care about me. It's the only reason.
If
you
there's
want me.
one person that can never outsmart me, it's you.
Yeah, but not for her, not for Andy McDowell. Every time.
God, my retarded sister just
Okay, I'll
gets
take
me
you in
every
the morning.
time.
She hates her.
Yes?
Yeah.
It's just you and me now, Rachel. That's just the way it is.
It's very insightful.
Oh.
She's got that, from the mouths of retards. She's got that, just that wisdom.
That's just the way it is.
Oh my
She's singing. That's just the way it is. Kind of. So, I think right
Did she?
now.
I don't think she actually studied a single retard.
I don't either. I think she's doing a disservice to it. Like nowadays, Rosie O'Donnell would not be cast in this role. You get somebody who has Down syndrome in this role.
She's just swollen for one thing. She did swell up for the role.
You think so? She looks
Yeah,
about
she
like
definitely went off her meds and
right.
went
Well,
full diabetes for this
I
one.
mean, she always. This was back in the '90s. She was a bigger gal back then. Now she looks like she might be on Ozempic, which they say cures erectile dysfunction. I think they're really trying to pump it out. Now they're pumping out that narrative.
How
'Cause
long
when
do you
everybody-
think it's before somebody names their child Ozempic?
That's a good question. Maybe you could give some sort of federal grant to the first person to do it.
I don't care that much, Brad. It's a rhetorical question.
It might have happened already.
I should check the records.
You should. You should have a press.
Could be in a burn
conference.
bag.
It's probably in that hidden room that
Yeah.
Kash Patel found somehow.
Did you check all the burn bags?
How do we know that's the only burn bag? Exactly. And how
How do you
deep
know
is that
there
burn
are-
bag?
How do you know there are burn bags?
Because Kash Patel said he found burn bags.
Cash said he found burn bags.
Yeah. That
Why do you
reveal-
think it took him this long to find the burn bags? Oh,
Because-
God.
yeah.
I know there's one place we haven't looked.
Right.
The
and
burn
he saw,
bags.
Yeah, he saw like little lights peering with his eyes. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, he can't. Cash has got to look. I don't know. I love that Kash Patel's girlfriend had to go on and do an interview with Megyn Kelly just to prove she wasn't a honeypot. This entire interview, I promise I'm not a honeypot from Israel, even though I was in the IDF, and I'm very attractive. And I'm taller than Cash. Cash is Cash is shorter than Pam Bondi.
Yeah, he's a tiny little man.
You can keep him in your front pocket.
If I wanted to, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I've got a bag though, like one of those Bjorn bags that I carry him around.
A Bjorn bag?
Yeah, like a baby Bjorn, like a sling
Oh,
thing.
yeah, not a burn bag. Is there any chance Cash Patel thought that a Bjorn bag is a burn bag and he got confused?
I mean, there
Maybe.
could be a chance, yeah.
Yeah. All right. What's going on with Dan Bongino? There's rumors that Dan Bongino that you guys are having to have these alleged meetings that maybe you did or didn't have because you're trying to rein Dan Bongino in because Dan Bongino wants to go back and do his podcast and he's trying to demand all this Epstein stuff be released that you guys aren't allowing to
Why
be
are we
released. Is there
talking
any
about Epstein, Brad?
Oh, right.
Why are
Sorry.
we talking about Epstein right now?
Shouldn't
There's
bring
so many
that
more
up.
things to be talking about.
Of course. You have a meeting.
I got some
yeah.
advice from a very good friend about this.
Who?
Ian, you want to tell him?
No, sir. Please, you tell him.
I've been Ian and I have been very close with each other lately. He's been giving me a lot
He's an
of
advisor.
advice on the Epstein situation
Of course.
and the Israel situation.
Yes, of course. To not talk
Why
about
would we put all the resources towards Epstein when we've got to take on the Russians and Iran and
it. Right. Right.
everybody
So,
else?
yeah. Oh, you got to. Right. Okay.
It's about prioritization, Brad.
Yeah. Wow, there's a substantial portion of your voting base, I think, would still have a problem with that, Mr. President. Now, I think you've
Ian
done
thinks
better.
otherwise. Ian thinks otherwise, Brad.
Well, I have to say, we had Bad Christian in the chats earlier. I don't know if he's still watching, but Bad Christian, I do know, was a pretty strong supporter who he's wavering. And not everybody is. I know. I'm not saying
But
everybody
think about
is.
it, Brad. Think about it. Why are we talking about Epstein, Brad?
I think because the concern is that if some of the suggestions are true, that there are people who are compromised and controlled by things that are in positions of power currently still.
You should just stop talking about Epstein.
Yes, of course. Right. That's a good argument. It's a good argument. So
Brad, it's
I hadn't thought about it that way.
Whatever you do, just don't talk about Epstein.
What happens is
See, I think so he's telling you not to talk about it so that you continue to talk about it. So that he does things that he wants to do because everyone has continued to talk about the thing he says don't talk about.
It's like, it's not don't look at the pink elephant or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, what about the subpoenas, Brad?
The subpoenas. Oh, yeah. No, I've talked about the subpoenas.
Subpoenas?
Subpoenas, yeah.
All
What about the subpoenas?
All the subpoenas.
Yeah, well, I've said I've done shows on the subpoenas. They subpoenaed one correct person, Bill Clinton, and all the other people are the wrong. They're not subpoenaing the actual people that should be subpoenaed.
You don't think Hillary should be subpoenaed?
Subpoenaed. Yeah.
You don't think Comey should be subpoenaed?
I think those are at the back of the list.
Subpoenaed right in his butthole.
I think the people who are currently in positions of power, like Martin Seligman, who helped Epstein get the sweetheart deal. It's proven by court documents. Who was funded by Epstein, who is literally the brainwasher in chief for the United States, and is currently getting DOJ funding to do a global brainwashing, psychological resiliency experiment to determine who conforms and who doesn't. So policy should be created around that. I think somebody like that, who has never been questioned about Epstein, yet his connections and funding have been proven, should be at the top of the subpoena list, personally, Mr. President. Your thoughts? You do you know who that is?
Yeah, of course I know.
All right. Well, let's do one more thing and then get out of here. I want to see what y'all's thoughts are on what is that photo? Is that Justin
Ayatollah? He's hacked in.
I thought, is this the Ayatollah? I thought
Yeah,
it was
he's
Justin
hacked
Ridgway
in.
for a moment.
No.
Hey, Brad!
Oh my God, you've hacked in again,
Ian,
Mr.
how are
Ayatollah.
you? Good to see you again.
Yeah. He loves you, Brad.
It's the Ayatollah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know how they haven't secured the president's.
And the Ayatollah loves you.
Well, I
I
don't love him.
you so much, Brad. I love you so much.
I know.
I love
know.
that you side with us.
No, I don't side with you. Nobody's even talked about
that's
you for
to,
weeks.
That's to the little Satan, right? That's the big Satan, right, Brad?
No. I think you're like are you like the character on South Park almost?
I don't know what I don't watch
haven't
South
seen that?
Park. I'm in Iran, Brad.
Yeah, you don't have TVs. You live in a
Iran,
cave.
Iran. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What are the images of the cities there? Why are you in a cave? It seems like there's some parts.
I like
of Iran.
caves.
Yeah.
You know, who
Right.
doesn't like a cave? It's really well lit down here. We've got accent lighting. There's natural water springs. You get to bathe. And
So you're like a prepper.
Coming out of the wall. It's like glamping, but inside of a cave.
Glamping.
What is that? Is that
Glamour camping.
glamour camping?
Yeah,
Is that what you?
It's called glamping. Yeah, you've never heard of that?
I
Yeah, you
think
ever heard of glamping, Brad? You want
It's
to
people who
come?
pretend to camp, but they have.
No, it's like
Hot
camping
water?
in it's like camping in a nice cabin or
Okay.
or
So it's a
a
nice
yurt.
cave.
They have these yurts out by me. You can go camping in a yurt.
Okay,
Yeah, of
so
course
you're
it's a
not really
nice
living
cave.
off the land
Yeah.
type of camping.
No, of course not. They think I am. You know, the
Do
50
you have
dollars.
internet signal? Obviously, you have a little bit of.
Yeah,
internet
we've got
signal.
satellite,
man.
man.
Yeah.
Is,
You
it,
know,
Star, is it Starlink?
He's probably already almost rebuilt all the nuclear facilities as well.
down there in
we've
that,
got
that while
so
you're
much yellow
glamping.
cake. Have you
Glamping.
ever had yellow cake?
Yellow cake?
Yeah. You mean the uranium or the cake?
Both.
I've had the yellow cake.
I haven't had uranium. I've
Not
had
the
yellow cake.
uranium though.
Yeah.
Yellow cake is delicious. We've
It
got
is.
so
Yeah.
much
Yellow
yellow
cake with chocolate.
Did you have a
frosting.
birthday recently or something?
I mean, what day isn't the Ayatollah's birthday?
Yeah. So you have an oven down there.
Oh yeah, we got the big fire grill oven.
Yeah.
You know, we can make great pizzas.
Really? Are you a baker and do you spend a lot of time in the kitchen?
No, my many wives do though.
Right. You have tiny wives?
Yes, they're very little.
Yes.
It's
Many,
like
many,
seven,
many wives, dude.
It's like the seven dwarves, and I'm like that girl who's in the seven dwarves.
Do you find it easier to be married to multiple women because they're tiny?
Well, you know, the only problem is sometimes they stack up against me,
Okay.
Oh, they make
like a little rascal sketch.
yeah.
like
They
a
wear-
humongous.
Did they ever wear like one regular
Voltron.
person outfit and pretend to be
Yeah.
one person? With
I
a
mean, they
head?
pull hijinks all the time. They pull hijinks all the time. And then I'm like, why does that person have 6 tiny arms?
Yeah. This sounds like a great sitcom.
Yeah, they pull
Wait,
all
you
kinds
said
of tricks
6
on me.
tiny arms?
Yes, because
For
they've got the
for your
arms.
7 wives?
Yeah.
No, there's 3 of them stacked on each other.
Oh, we thought
only
maybe some
3.
of them had been,
You
maybe
think,
had
like,
their
3
arms
of
blown
them
off
would
by
be like
Israel.
4 of them would be like 7 feet tall. If you put all 7 of them together, that is horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've been envisioning.
You ever stack them separately and have like pretend to have like a 3-way?
Sometimes, you know, they do the pyramid.
The pyramid.
Like a cheerleading pyramid?
Yeah, like a cheerleading pyramid.
Yeah. What are
Ich Smolgal is the base.
they- That's what they cheer.
No, that's her
you
name.
say yeah. How
That's
what do
her
they say?
name. Ich Smolgal.
That's the name of them together.
No, that's the name of the base. One of my wives at the base.
Oh, I see. Now, do you have any male because now the cheerleaders, there's like a male cheerleader in the NFL now. Do you have any male wives?
I mean, no, of course not, bro.
But you would.
You
don't
know, we
mind it
throw the male wives off the buildings.
after you get some of that butt pussy.
No. Anybody in the butt pussy gets thrown off the building.
You don't get a little bit of that.
We play a game called Go After the Butt Pussy, and then if they do, we throw them off the building.
Right.
Or we
Right.
set them on fire, we throw rocks at them, you know,
Very-
shooting squads.
So you're very homophobic.
Oh, of course we are. We
Yeah,
are
we-
Iran.
Right. Like Israel's not. Israel's open.
What about furries? Are you...
Oh, yeah,
For-
the furries, they wouldn't last a day here. It's too hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But if
And sandy, you know, the furries don't do well in the sand.
They will. They
the
will. They
beach,
will go. They'll
yeah.
go on the beach.
I've seen that. You know, the one beating the shit out of that guy with the
Yeah.
megaphone.
yeah.
Yeah.
You stay pretty in tune. You're big.
And
Like,
he's yelling, "This is what happens when you let furries into your life."
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, very hilarious, very hilarious. Oh, you guys watched the Seinfeld? We just got that over here.
You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
got Seinfeld.
Yes,
You
yes.
know he's Jewish.
Oh, yes, we hate that very much. But boy, is his observational comedy good.
Right. So you can balance the good with the bad there.
Yes, we
have
might
any
let
favorite?
him live as court jester.
Yeah. Right. What's your favorite episode so far?
So far, let's see, the puffy shirt one.
Really?
He looks so homosexual in that
Yeah,
puffy
yeah.
shirt.
Makes you. Yeah. Do you get really horny?
No, Brad, look at me. You think I get horny? I'm 87 years old.
Yeah, I would say that.
But you have
Maybe.
seven beautiful mini wives.
Little mini tiny wives. Well, you give me and Ian a shot at those tiny wives?
Hey, if you meet me with my 75 virgins in heaven, you know, just do me some little favors.
Do you think?
And what?
You know, maybe put some fertilizer together.
Oh, I see.
Do
You want to?
do you
yeah.
think that those
You guys
75
could come over and hang out. What, Ian?
do you think the 75 virgins will stay virgins long after you get to heaven?
Oh, no, you're right about that.
What
See,
happens to them after?
you just get to make sweet love with all of them.
Yeah, but after you do it, what happens next?
You keep doing it. It's heaven.
But they're not virgins anymore.
I mean, more virgin. You know, like
Do
know-
you get
you know how
75
long
more?
It takes to go through 75.
I mean, for you, like 76 minutes.
Ah, yeah, you're giving me compliments here, Brad.
I'm
You
just
said I
curious.
get lots
What
of
do the
stuff.
virgins?
Jesus
So these
Christ.
virgins, where do they go after this? Do they just hang out in heaven after?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where did the
just hang
virgins
out.
come from?
Yeah,
God
exactly.
makes them. It makes perfect sense.
That's-
God makes the virgins. He awards you for doing things in His name that some people might find deadly.
right. But we're talking about the perspective of the virgins
Okay.
after they've been,
deflowered.
Yeah, I mean,
deflowered.
does everyone? Where do you keep 75 virgins? Do you have like a big house,
There's a
like
crate.
Yeah, you get huge.
stable?
You get huge caves in heaven.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
you get a
caves
huge
then.
cave. There's
Everything's a
Seinfeld in the
cave.
background.
What?
Is Seinfeld playing in the background during your?
Oh, I know. I do have Seinfeld on right now.
Right.
Is that what you're hearing?
No, I couldn't hear. I was just curious what kind of some people like to play music when they have intercourse, especially if it's a deflowering situation.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't know
think,
what
they
you
think
like
if
to
they
listen
play
to.
music, no one will know they're having sex.
You know when you watch a movie and they go into the Middle East, and the music they usually play going into the Middle East.
Could you know? Describe it. Can you hum a couple of bars for us?
Hello.
Yeah, hum a couple of bars
just give
for
us a couple bars.
Well, I want you to do it.
No, you
We
do
don't
it.
know the song.
Yeah, you're.
So
you're
of
the
course
expert.
they go like, that's
That
what
sounds-
like
yeah.
background.
It
That's
sounds
what our
like-
music
yeah.
sounds like.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I lost my virginity to.
And
That
you
exact
know,
song.
when the TIs come rolling through playing their rock and roll, we go, ugh,
right.
stop
Yeah.
playing your rock and roll Satan music, big Satan.
They can't hear you over that though.
Yeah. But you said,
What?
"Ooh," like you.
They
It sounds
can't
like
hear you over
jizz.
that. Sounds like you're taking either jizzing or shitting.
Yeah. What are you doing, Mr.
I'm shaking.
Ayatollah?
Are you
shaking my
Are you
feet.
schlizzing? Are you schlizzing?
What is schlizzing?
Disgusting.
It's disgusting. Think about the word. There.
You can put two and two
Yeah.
together on that one. I think we got to wrap it up here, but I want to show you guys a quick video, and I'd love to get your thoughts on it, Mr. Ayatollah and Ian. There was the first Major League Baseball umpire last
Is
week
he
for the
going to be
Braves.
schlizzing?
No, it was a female. Maybe I'm not
Shizzing, I think is what I meant to
sure.
say.
Yeah.
I like
Um,
schlizzing more.
You like schlizzing? All right.
Either way you like to describe it, Mr. Ayatollah. This is a first female umpire to call balls and strikes in a Major League Baseball game, and I'm going to show you guys how it went. This is a Braves pitcher here.
Is ready. We hope you're ready.
So I don't know if you can see that, but with a little dot went right there.
Okay.
So a little dot. Let's listen to the
Here
next.
we go. Joey Wentz likes that first call from Jim Powell.
He'll take it, and I wonder if they're going to take the baseball. I guess not. I thought that maybe that would
Yeah,
be
they're
kind
gonna
of a
take
big
the
one.
baseball.
Oh,
We
yeah,
got
they've got all of our
They took the
comments.
baseball, but this called strike was, you see the little dot right inside was clearly a ball.
Yeah, it didn't go over the plate, did it?
It was clearly a ball, not in the square. So, not to say that male umpires don't get it wrong all the time. It's just kind of a
What
funny
is
story.
this?
This is a first female umpire.
I
calling
don't know
balls
what
and
an
strikes.
umpire is.
An umpire calls balls and strikes at a baseball game. They determine
Baseball
whether.
game?
Yes. Excuse me.
American baseball game?
Yes, American
Yes.
baseball.
Yeah,
game.
you probably
That's right.
play cricket, don't you?
We don't play anything.
Oh. Not soccer? No, that's not true. Basketball is huge in Iran.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, basketball is, but that's work.
What do you guys think of, like, they have this box here on the screen that is the strike zone. And they give reports after games that show the percentage of correct calls. This umpire got like 90% correct, and she was 15th out of 17. So 2 guys were worse than her. But why do we even have umpires calling balls and strikes, and why are we ushering in the first female one? Maybe they're trying to do that before we get these robots that we're fighting to call balls and strikes. It's just a weird.
Hasn't the umpire always called the balls and strikes?
They always have, but they don't need the umpires to call balls and strikes anymore when they use this box. Like they're using this box here, and they give them scores based on how good they did afterwards. Why are we using real umpires, and why are we making like a social justice equality story out of it? It's just a weird thing to me.
Why don't they give the umpire like smart glasses so they can see the box too?
Right. Why can't they see the screen that we can see? Right. That's a great point, Ian.
You make a great point.
They have a big.
You know what else?
Yeah.
She's probably not used to the balls flying at her face that fast.
Ayo. That's a good one, Alex. What's your real name?
Ayatollah.
Okay. Well, I think we're
all right, guys. I got to go.
All right. We'll see you later. Ian, thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out.
Super fun
in the chats. Enjoyed it. Dana, I'm still trying to get on that WNBA tryout. I got to learn how to dress like. I got to learn how to do that runway stuff. As part of playing as well, and I got to learn how to dodge dildos. So I'm still working on that.
I'll teach you. I've never been hit by one.
You'll be my sensei.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, guys. We will do it again soon. And we did have a request for what was it earlier? Sorry, I wanted you to, it was somebody was talking about Reginald, and I know that you know Reginald, Ian.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm going to bring Reginald.
I'll put in a good
get
word.
him in soon and see how he's feeling about things. So we'll do that soon, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your day.